Diedrich Bank is proud to support our local high school sports teams and be the Rep King media sponsor for the 2023-2024 basketball season. Live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
we had moments. Again, I thought our first quarter, we did what we wanted to do offensively. We passed it, we moved it, we cut. We missed some open guys. I thought that,
I saw your reaction a couple of times.
If we would have hit those guys, it could have been a different story. But then, like I said, the second quarter we started playing one-on-one for some reason. I cannot explain that. I don't know why.
It seems like the guys were open. They just didn't want to shoot it. You always mention Timmon a lot, but how do they fix that problem?
If I knew I would tell you, Tyler. I don't know. I mean, you're right. We had guys coming off screens, open, not shooting it. Playing a little passive. I don't know if it was fear of making a mistake or what it was, but we were not ourselves tonight. That's for sure. Well, every kid on the floor can shoot it, dribble it, pass it for the most part. So you got to honor every kid. And then they're just so sound defensively. They make you pass the ball. And if you're not willing to do that, you're going to get surrounded by 2 or 3 guys. And they can put you in jail with their gap defense. They make you pass the ball to the next guy, and you've got to be willing to do that. And there was too many times we weren't willing to do that. Just pass it to the next guy and let him make a play, and then just let the offense execution get you what you want.
You talk about how you want to get the boys ready to play. Do you feel like they weren't ready to play, or do you think this is safe to just put it to them?
No, they were ready to play. We had 2 great days of practice. And they had great energy. They were ready. We just got a little gun shy. I don't know if it's because we missed the first couple shots, but got a little gun shy and never came out of it. I mean, I love our team still. I mean, I'm going to go to battle with them no matter what. Coaching wasn't good. Players weren't good. The shoes were not good tonight. And the Bulldogs had a heck of a lot to do with that.
Yeah, anytime you play your rival there, in a bigger school and a team that probably in the last decade has dominated, this contest. I'm well aware of how much they've beaten me over the last 10 years. So I think our guys, really came out with some fire and some energy and some toughness about them to handle that physicality that T-Town's known to play with and do a great job of. And I know fans like to say they play hard basketball, and that's why you love competing against a team like that and a program like that. And Chet does a great job of getting his guys, in good positions to be successful. But I thought our guys found another level defensively tonight that we've kind of been asking for and been waiting to see, and honestly on their case about here for the last 3 weeks or so since the last time we did a half like that against Mater Dei. So I would say if I was going to explain it, I think it was just a team that was on a mission to make sure they didn't stub their toe in a game that they expected to win. I thought Colin Westendorf did a fantastic job of just doing what we talked about and being close so that way he couldn't get off his 3, forcing him into a driver. And then we were so connected, I felt like, with our help defense, Schmitty and Max and Brock and all those guys that were in there with him, where we gave him very few driving lanes if he had them. Honestly, the one possession I liked the least was whenever they curled over his screen and had a layup there. We didn't foul him, but we were connected. Colin was a big part of that, but I thought our help defense throughout the game, but really early in that first half was a big reason for that. They did. I thought when we went big there in midway of the second quarter, I think it was, I thought we really, that's kind of whenever I felt like we really were locking down defensively. We were able to mix and match some different matchups there and put Brady on some guys. To use our Swiss Army knife, has a Swiss Army knife, and put him in different places. And I thought Brady competed on the boards there in that. Whenever basically once he got in, he didn't come out until about the 2-minute mark in the half, and just really kind of owned that paint. I don't think he came up with a ton of boards, but just was a presence in there and battling and fighting for him, which was what we needed. Yeah, Brady does, like I said, doesn't always show up in the box score what he does. He is a factor every night.
Ryan keeps showing time in and time out, getting to the basket, making people come to him, but he's so unselfish with the ball. Colin can score, Brock can score. It's impressive to have so many guys that can score the ball no matter what. but then you get back in transition so well as well.
Yeah, I mean, those three guys, we talked about over Christmas time how those three guys had to be each other's biggest fans because they each make each other better because you got to pick your poison a little bit. So I thought tonight was probably the first time in a little bit, against a really good team that all three of them were able to find their little way about them and get to double digits for us. So, but Ryan, his ability to shoot that ball from out really is a difference maker. And like you said, they're willing to make the easy play. That's where I feel like we've kind of gotten to, and we got to continue to work on and continue to be at our best. But when those guys just keep the game simple and take what the defense gives them and trust their teammates, they're pretty good. They expected to win tonight. You can't always say that when you go up against the T-Town club. They expected to win, and they were on a mission to do that. So I think it just continues to give them the confidence that if they put their mind to it and they all are connected and on the same page, they can do some pretty awesome things. So, that's about, like I said, we're going to enjoy it tonight, and we're going to turn the page and get back to work tomorrow at 7 a.m.
This is your 10th year as a head coach. Have you seen a crowd like this for a rivalry game?
It's been a little bit. This was a good one tonight. I think when we played back here in this gym, it's been a little while since we filled the place quite like this. I think the last time we filled the gym like this for them would have been back in 2018. And then I know in 2017 when we played over there at their place, that place, people were turning away for that one that year. So it's been a little while. It was really nice to see. I think, a lot of excitement surrounding this game all the time, but definitely whenever both clubs are one of them is really having a good season. The other one's, still solid and still competing. And that was a good basketball team. They've beaten some teams that, maybe some people didn't think they should have, but they do things the right way. And so, it was nice to see all the fans come out and support that.
You guys have been the number one team in Class 1A for a while now, but you guys handle that more for the respect you guys are getting, or is it more the pressure on the team to show up at night in and night out?
We don't care. I hate to say that, we don't care. It is what it is. That's awesome for the fans. It's not something that we've strived to be. It's not something it's a nice honor. It's nice to have that notice and that notoriety and that respect, but, high school basketball, if you want to be a good team and a great team, you've got to continue to fight every night in practice. You got to continue to bring it no matter what night it is and who you're playing. So, like I said, it's a nice honor. It's fun obviously it's fun for you guys. It gives you guys some stuff to talk about from us in our locker room. From day one when we got it, all they said was bigger target, and we moved on. Yeah, it's been a little while. I'd say the closest it came was probably that 2018 when we were coming off of that state championship. Maybe 2020, but I think both teams were pretty darn good in 2020. And we had played for the third time that year here. But it's been a little while. So, to have that, a little bit of a thing maybe in the background could have, been a factor. But I think for this team it was a factor in the other way. We had, like I said, they were on a mission. They wanted to prove that they were capable, and I think we did that tonight. To give up 60 points, a week ago to a good Deidre team, and that's not taking anything away from them, but 60 points in a game for us, we weren't very pleased with that at all, not one bit. And we talked about that, this week. We've talked about that a lot, and I think we came out tonight with a better mindset defensively to take better care of that end.